Hello everyone, welcome to my first ever video. I'm so excited to start filming these. I've been wanting to do this for a very long time and I'm very glad I can start doing it now. I do have one disclaimer before. This is a flip through, by the way. Before I start my flip through, my nail chipped the other day and I just got them done like a few days ago, so it's very annoying that it chipped already, but yeah. Besides that, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, to start off this video, I have my misc binder. It starts with Rise. I did collect Unsuck at one point, but I am not collecting Rise for the foreseeable future for right now, as I do not agree with SM Entertainment and their choice of removing Songhan. So, for now, this collection is on a pause, and I might pick them back up if I buy secondhand, or unless SM gets their crap together and put Songhan back in. So yeah. Next we have my NCT collection. I collect Jungwoo for 127. I did have this card, but I pulled you-know-who for that, and I had to throw him away because I literally pulled that card, and then 2 days later, his whole thing came out. So, yeah, I have to buy that card now. And this is the laminated thing that came with it. It's not sleeved because it's laminated and it didn't fit in my sleeve. I have this extra Johnny card. I accidentally damaged him a couple years ago, so I can't trade him off. And Johnny's my second bias anyway, so I feel like I have to keep it. I love this Johnny card. For NCT Dream, I collect Jaemin. I'm only collecting him through Candy Forward. I did just buy a Dreamscape album, and I pulled Chunla, and I just put him up for trade, so I don't have a card for Dreamscape quite yet. Oh, I probably should mention, I am only collecting one card for SM groups, because I don't like how they give us one card per album, and I'd rather focus on my old groups. So, yeah. And then we have my Gravity collection. For Gravity, I just buy the album, and I just trade my pulls. So I have New Wave, this is Masterpiece, this set, and then this is Sunseeker. I did have Woobin for this, and then I traded him for a Stacy card, so I just need to get another selfie card to replace him. And then this is my ZB1 collection. I was collecting ZB1 fully, and then I dropped CB1 because I was getting a little too stressed out with how many albums they were releasing a year. So I just kept 2 of my favorite album cards, and then 2 Pobs. And this, I cannot get rid of this Jiwon. He's so cute in there. And then I just have this Jungwoo 2 Baddies postcard. And that's all I have for this binder. Okay, the next binder we have is my misc Boy Group binder. I made this BTS cover out of an album my cousin was getting rid of. So, yeah. The first group we have in this binder is 17. I don't mention it, but my girl group and my boy group binders, I sort them in debut order. So, first we have my Dino collection from 17. I just have Sector 17 through FML on this page, and then this is my 17th Heaven page. I am currently boycotting Hybe, so the last thing I have in here is 17th Heaven until Hybe gets their crap together. Next we have my Du Bois collection. We have Ju Hackneon is my bias, and these are all my cards I have for him so far. They just signed with their new company, and they have a comeback coming before Sengyeon enlists next month, so we sure will see a lot more of them before the rest of them start enlisting. And then these are my extra cards. These are cards I too lazy to trade or I just want to keep. And then these are my Pobs. Hackneon was on hiatus during this, so I just collected my second bias for that, which was Hackneon. And then one of my mutes is a Du Bois, and she hosts for The Boys a lot, so that's where I get most of my cards from. This is my Skiz collection. I am currently downsizing on this collection, as I'm not into Skiz as much as I was when I first got into K-pop 3 years ago. So I just have In Life through Ordinary on this page. And then this is Maxident through 5-star, my last 5-star card, and then Rockstar, and then this is the start of Hop. and then the end of Hop. And then their next album that I buy will just go there. And then this is my units page. And then this is the OT8 set that came in the Christmas Evil album I bought 3 years ago. And then these are the cards that you got in the Rockstar album. I only have Macne line. For P1 Harmony, I collect Teo. I only have 2 eras for Teo so far, and it's just Killing It, which is this page, and then my Sad Song page. And then the next album will go here. And then these are my misc cards. Most of these cards are just cards I pulled and I don't want to trade because I love them. I love this purple hair Jungsub. So cute. And then we have my Enhypen collection. Same thing with Enhypen. I am not buying anything for Enhypen until the Hybe boycott is over. I just have Manifesto through Orange Blood, and that's about it. And yeah. And then my misc collection. I have my BTS cards here, my Monsta X cards, and then the remaining cards in my dropped TXT collection. And that's all I have for this binder. Okay, next binder we have is my girl groups binder. To start, we have my G-Idol collection. For G-Idol, I just buy an album and I just trade for my pulls. My bias is Shushua. I'm sorry if I pronounce that wrong. I am terrible when it comes to pronouncing names, so I apologize in advance if I pronounce that wrong. So I just have I Feel, and then 2, and then this is Qui's solo album. These are the 2 album cards, and then the Target card I pulled, and then these are my Ice Way cards that I pulled. Next we have my ITZY collection. I collect Yeji. I just have, same thing with ITZY, I just buy one album and I just trade my pulls. Yeah, and then these are my pobs for Yeji. I do plan on adding more. They did JYP just announced that she is getting a solo, so I might buy that depending on if I like it or not. Well, we shall see. I probably will buy it because I love ITZY's music. For Stacy, I collect Yoon. I'm just collecting Yoon through Teddy Bear Forward, as that's when I got into them. So this is the progress I have for Teddy Bear so far. Teen Fresh, I'm only missing 1 card to complete this. And then my Metamorphic page, I'm only missing 2 cards to finish this. And then these are my extra cards for Stacy. And then for aespa, I collect Giselle. Same thing, like I mentioned before, I'm only collecting 1 card for SM groups. And then I just only collect her through My World Forward, because that's when I got into aespa, was in My World. I just picked up this collection. I'm going to be collecting IVE, and my bias in IVE is Call. Same thing with Call. I'm only going to collect 1 card per era for now. I might do every album card she has. Please ignore the yawning in my back. My dog is in the room. For Kepler, I collect Youngin. I'm only collecting 1 card for them because they do so many album cards and I cannot keep up with them. I just only have a Do Blast and a Kepler Going On card. I do have a bunch of Kepler cards up for trade on my Instagram if you want to buy them or trade for Youngin. Yeah, and then I just have my misc cards. I have my WJSN cards. I'm hoping Starship will give them a comeback soon. They renew their contracts. I hope so. This is where my Joy card will go once that trade goes through. I've been trying to trade with this person on Instagram for months now, and she keeps losing my DMs. So I have this extra weekly card, and then my MNIX cards, and then my Kazuha cards. And yeah, that's all I have for this binder. Okay, we're going to start with my alt groups next. The first binder I have here is my Loona and xikers binder. I'm probably going to have to split up this binder this year because xikers is rumored to have a comeback. Artemis is having a comeback. When Lucemble redebuts, I'm sure they'll have a comeback. So I'm going to have to split this binder, but not for now. For now, it'll stay. To start off, I have my Loona section. I just have and forward set up for BBC for right now. I'm going to set up for 12 o'clock at some point. I collect Go On for BBC Loona, so I have nothing for but I do have Flip That cards. I am finished with the A version. I just have this card. I just haven't received this card in the mail yet. B version, I have 1 C version card, and then I have a D version card coming. I think it's this one. And yeah. And then I have this extra Kim Lip card, because she is my second bias in Loona. And then this is where Go On's AR card will go, because they had to do 13 cards for Flip That. So stupid. And then Not Friends will go here, and I'm going to collect Lip for that. And this is where non-BBC starts. I just have, for Odd Eye Circle, I'm collecting Lip. I only have 2 objects. I'm missing, I just don't want to buy them because they're expensive for if you want the digital. Then Loose Symbol, I collect my top 3, which is Hunjin, Yojin, and Gowon. I have Gowon completed. It's up till TTYL. So this is the Wish version. I have the Dream version complete. The Space version, I'm only missing this one Yojin to finish this page entirely. And then for One of a Kind, I'm only missing 1 Yojin to finish this one. And it's the really, really cute one, so it's going to be very hard to find. This is the Night version. I'm only missing 1 Hunjin to finish this page. And then Dawn version, I'm only missing this Yojin because I have this Dawn version coming. And this is where TTYL starts. I don't have much for TTYL just because the album came out not too long ago and not everybody has received their group orders yet, so I can't buy the cards. I did pull these 2 in my album, and then I had to trade for that Gowon. Same thing here. Pulled these 2. I haven't traded for Gowon yet for these ones because I traded my Heiju that I pulled for this fantasy card. And then, for the blue version, or the green version. Fantasy, I have all of Gowon's cards for this because I just bought them all. I just need Hunjin and Yojin to finish this page. And then for Ever Music version, I'm only collecting Gowon, and I only have this 1 card for now. I do plan on buying an Ever Music version, so I can hopefully pull the egg card, or pull an egg card, so I can trade for Gowon, because I don't want to buy it, because it's a hard card to buy. And then I'm going to collect, this is where Yojin's Lucky Draw will go once I store that. I'm going to collect Eve. She is, I think, my 4th bias in Loona. This is where Loop will go. I'm only missing 4 cards of the cards I'm going to collect for it. Same thing with I Did. I don't have anything for I Did yet, so this page is blank. And then I have 2 Chew cards from her Howl album that I pulled, and then these objects are replicas that my friend made, and I have Hassel and Jinsel, because Lip wasn't my bias at the time. And then this is my extra Gowon page. I have this card. I don't remember where it's from, but it's on hand. And then her Season's Greetings from this last year. These are the units I pulled for One of a Kind, and I just kept them. And then this is just a proof card that someone that I bought from gave me, and it's the cutest Hunjin selfie ever, so I had to keep it. And this is where my xikers sections start. For xikers, I collect Junmin, Yujin, and Seun. I only have Junmin for photo book cards complete, as I started collecting him first, and then I picked up my top 3. So I have the tricky version, and then the star platforms. Those are going to be hard to find, so it's going to be a minute. For Hiker, I only have these 3 cards, and then the Rock Nemos will go there. And then for How to Play, I'm only missing 1 tricky card to finish this page. And then the Hiker version, I'm only missing 2 cards, because I have 1 of these cards coming for Yujin. For Trial and Error, I have photo books complete, because that's all I did for this era. So this is the tricky version, and then the Hiker version has IDs, so it filled up the 9-pocket page. And then this is their most recent era. I have all the photo book cards on hand, I just haven't stored them yet. And then this is where the Plave cards will go. I'm only missing 1 Plave card to finish this page. These 3 I have coming, they just haven't gotten to me yet. And yeah, and then these are my pop cards. So I have them in debut, or I have them in album order. I'm not going to say what they are because I don't remember where half of them are from. So yeah, and then we'll start the new era here. And then I have this extra Junhoon card because he's back from hiatus, and I'm hoping for an OT10 album soon. And then these are the lucky cards. Okay. And then these are the lucky cards that you got in their debut album, and you got an OT10 set. And that's all I have for this binder. Okay. Next binder we have is my Twice binder. To start my Twice binder for between 1 and 2, I just collect Jeonyeon, and I only have Fancy You, Taste of Love, and Formula of Love set up, and I have none of those cards yet. so they're just a bunch of fillers. For between 1 and 2, this is where I start my top 3. I collect Jeonyeon, Dahyun, and Chewy. This is all I have for between 1 and 2 for right now. Yeah, and then I'm going to collect the target cards to help fill up the page. And then this is ready to be. I'm only missing 2 Dahyun cards to complete this. I have the digipack, so it's just the 2 album cards that I need. And this is where With You starts. I am collecting the Nemos for Jeonyeon, so I had to keep her separate. So I have my Jeonyeon page, and then this is where I start picking up my 4th bias, which is Nayeon. So I have Nayeon, Dahyun, and Chewy on this page. I have Chewy completed for the album cards. I just barely picked up Nayeon and Dahyun, so I don't have any progress for those 2. And then the target cards are in the middle to help fill out this page. And then the digipacks go here. I'm just missing this Nayeon selfie, and then I will have this page done. This is where strategy starts. The only cards I have for strategy are the ones that I pulled. The ones without sticky notes I traded for, and I have them on hand. I just haven't stored them yet. So this is the first Jeonyeon page, and then this is the second page. This is her Barnes & Noble and Target card. And then I'm going to put her digipack and her highlight version there. And then this is where Nayeon, Dahyun, and Chewy will go. I just need this Dahyun target to complete her. I have to buy it because I only bought 3 Target albums and 1 Barnes & Noble album. And yeah, this page doesn't have white fillers because I have the cards and I needed the fillers for somewhere else. So yeah, same thing here. This is where the digipacks will go. I just haven't put them away yet. This is my extra Nayeon page. I have a ready to be card that'll go right here once I store my cards. And then maybe I'll pick her up for those albums once I finish my top 3. And these are my extra Feel Special cards that I'm currently trying to trade away. Some of them I can't because my sister used to own the album, and some of the cards are so damaged that I can't trade them off. So I'm stuck with them. And then this is my solo section. I don't want to make a cover until Jeonyeon has her solo, so I'm just using my digipack inclusions for the cover for right now. I have them in order of release. Sorry, I had to pause for a second. So I have Nayeon's first solo. I do have this complete. I just haven't stored the cards yet. I'm only collecting 9 cards for this. And these are the cards I pulled in my Nayeon album. Same thing with Geo. I'm only collecting 9 cards for Zone. I have these 2 cards. And then these are the other cards I pulled. And then the target card in the middle. For Na, I decided to pick up all the photo book cards and then the 2 digipack cards and the target card. I'm only missing these 2 cards to finish Na. And the rest of them I have on hand. And then Chewy's solo, I also did just photo books and target card and digipacks. So I have all her cards as well, just not stored quite yet. And then I have a POB section. I don't collect POBs for twice, so I just have this one Jeonyeon POB and then the units from the digipacks for Ready to Be. And that's all I have for twice. Okay, the last group we will be going through is my ateez collection. Ateez is my old group of all time, so I collect a lot more for them. To start, my old bias in ateez is Yuno, so I have a lot more for Yuno than I do everybody else. So we first have the Treasure Eras. I only have 1 card because I pulled that in my album. Yeah, this is Fever Part 1. I only have 2 cards, and I gotta find the other 3. This card is especially really hard to find, so I'm going to struggle with that one for a little bit. This is Fever Part 2. I'm only missing 1 card because I have this one coming. I'm only missing 1 card to finish this album. Fever Part 3, I have a lot less for this album than I do the others. And I'm trying to work on it. Some of these cards are hard, especially this one because he's doing the harangue pose. Fever Epilogue, I'm only missing 1 card, and this card is very hard to find too, so yeah. And then we have where the world starts. This is Movement. I just bought this last card, so I have Movement complete, just not on hand. So these are the regular photo book cards and the limiteds, and then I have the IDs, and then I'm going to fill up the rest of it with POBs, and then the digipack card, which I also have that coming. This is where spin-off starts. Right now, I have this card and another card, and then the blanket card, and that's all I have for right now. I gotta buy the rest of them. And then this is where I'm gonna put the witness cards, and then I'm gonna buy some POBs to fill up the page, and I have some of them on hand already. This is where Outlaw starts. So for Outlaw, I'm only missing the digipack, and it's the one where they're sitting down, so it's very hard to find. And this is where I start picking up my second bias, which is Yosong. I also have incomplete minus the digipack. And then for platform albums, I only collect, so this is the platforms and the QR. I do cover my QR codes just because I'm too lazy to scan them and I don't want you to steal them, so don't try. And then these are the platform random cards. I'm only missing this one to complete this. And then this is where I start collecting my top three. My top three in ateez is Yuno, Yosong, and Jungho. And this is Ethan Will. I'm only missing 3 Jungho cards to finish this collection. Yeah. And then I just have some random pobs on this bottom page of Yunos. And then this is the platform set for Yuno. I have incomplete. I did collect Yosong for the platform version just because I really, really, really wanted this card. And I have these Polaroids coming from a friend. She just hasn't sent out yet. And then this is where Golden Hour starts. I have Golden Hour Part 1 complete. These are the A version cards, the Z version cards. And I collected 3 digipacks per member because they did 8 digipack cards for this album, and I wasn't collecting all of them. That was too much. And then this is the platform set for Yuno. I only collected Yuno for this time around. And then this is the OT8 set that came in the platform version. And this is where Golden Hour Part 2 starts. This was their most recent era, so I have a lot less for that. So I have this page almost done, and I have all the cards on hand. I just haven't stored them yet. I have the photo books completed. On digipacks, I'm only missing 2. The other ones I have coming. They just haven't come here yet. And then I combined... So for this era, I collected all of Yuno's digipacks because they only did 6 digipacks this era. So I have 3 of them on here. And then the other 3 will go here. And then this is where the Poké cards will go. And I'm only missing these 2 QRs to finish the Poké cards. And then this is where the other Poké cards will go. These are my extra treasure cards. They are all first press, and I'm currently trying to trade them, but they are so damaged that I might not be able to, and I might just have to buy the second press ones and just be done and over with. And then I have this extra song card. And then these are my extra cards that I plan on keeping. I have these 2 from Fever Part 3, and then Witness. This is a song card that I cannot get rid of, and he's currently in a top loader. And then I have some bread cards. I pulled this Jungho in my album, and I could not give him away. And then I have this Songhwa digipack up for trade. And then I pulled this Songhwa in my Ethan Will album, and I could not trade it because it's the cutest card ever. And then these are just the group cards from Treasure Era that came with the album. And yeah, that's all I have for the album card binder. Okay, and the last binder we have today is my ateez Pop binder. Here's the cover I made from Golden Hour Part 2. To start, we have my Outlaw Pobs. I'm only collecting 1 more, and then I think I'm going to be done with this with that album. These are my Ethan Will. And then I have an extra song back there. And this is Golden Hour Part 1. I think I'm just going to top it off there with what I have. And then this is I collect OT for US exclusives and distribution. So I have the US, or that's Hello 82 distribution, and then this is the US card set. And this is where Golden Hour Part 2 goes. I did pull his gold target card, and he is double sleeved, so do not fret, he is safe. The only card I'm missing is the Sad Potato one, and I'm going to have to buy that one because Hello 82 hates my state, and we do not get pop-ups anywhere near us. So, and we only have 1 K-pop store, so it really doesn't help. This is the Hello 82 Pearl set for this era. And then this is where my Korean pop starts. These are Fever cards, and then these are World cards. And then this is where Golden Hour Part 1 is. Here's these 6 cards. And this is my Golden Hour Part 2 pops that I joined group orders for. I don't have all of them yet, so I'm hoping to get them all soon so I can store them, because they're all really, really cute. Yeah, and then the next era will just continue on here. And then these are my merch. So here I have 2024 Seasons Greetings. This is his birthday merch from last year. And then Nacific. I don't have the first 2 Nacific rounds because I didn't know what that was until afterwards. More Nacific, this is the summer photo book and a summer photo book pop. And then more Nacific, this is the Work to Live cards. And then the birthday. There's a Japanese release, but we are boycotting ateez Japanese releases right now. So I have replicas. And then this is Nacific. And then that's the last Nacific round that they did. And then season's greetings for this year. And then this is my extra Yosong page. I just have 2 pops from Ethan Will, and then a pop I joined for, and then some more stuff. And then I also got his summer photo book card. And then these are my extra pops for ateez. I just pulled these in when I bought my Fever albums like 3 years ago, and I just haven't bothered to get rid of them. And then this is a technically not a real card because it's not real, but Psyche is one of my favorite animes. So of course when Mingi had his short pink hair and I saw someone selling this, I had to buy it. And that's all I have for this video. Okay, thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. I'm not gonna force you to. Please don't if you don't want to. I think for my next video, I'm gonna store everybody but ateez, just because I have so much for ateez, and I want to wait for the rest of my group orders to get here before I store all that. And I think that's it. I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.